Okay, so actually, in this video, I'm going to talk about my first relationship because I actually got a question in my inbox, which is quite fast because I uploaded my first video this morning, so pretty cool. In the video, I didn't really clarify if I was going to explain the letters. That was, when I showed you this in the first video. I thought, I was going to make a separate video like I'm doing right now for these, but I think you guys took it as I'm going to explain it in that video, and you're like, hey, what happened? Well, this is what happened. Alright. So, my first relationship... Well, I'm shaking the camera. Wait! My first relationship, it was a very hidden and, secret relationship that no one was supposed to know about except for friends. The family wasn't supposed to know at all. And what ended up happening was my mom found out. Luckily for me, she's very supportive and understanding and set some boundaries, This is about, the only thing that's acceptable, and I don't even wear it. And, well, I got lucky, but I'm not going to say names, but she, on the other hand, her mother was not so accepting of it. She was for a couple days, and then she just kind of cracked, I guess. She made her call me and basically say that she was being sent away, which she was for quite a while. And at the time, I already lost my best friend, so I had no best friend. I was kind of on my own at this point. It was just very bad for me. It was just bad. And then, well, she came back, and it seemed to be okay. It was still secretive. We were seeing each other behind her mother's back, and her mom never knew. But, all good things can't go on forever. She got sent away again, this time for a longer time, and she was only able to, call and send letters, but it didn't work. And then, first time she was sent away, she ran away, and things got really ugly and wasn't that good. It wasn't good at all, actually. It was very, very bad. It was very unhealthy for the both of us. And ultimately, she got sent away for 6 months, which is currently going on. I started the school year, and we were still together. And in October, a lot of people interfered with our relationship and caused us to break up. It would have been a year in November, but stuff happens, shit happens. It happens, and I don't know why, but it does. Well, actually, these are letters I got last time, a couple weeks ago, actually, that she sent to me. I saw her again after 3 months, a couple days before my birthday in November, around November 26th-ish. I saw her for the first time in 3 months, and we both just changed so dramatically. It's really weird looking at each other and seeing a completely different person. I lost 30 pounds, and she pretty much died a little bit. She wasn't herself. She was very quiet and reserved. And then when she left, I got into this sort of depression, and I couldn't really handle it anymore. And that's what I explained in my first video. But, it's pretty much, don't let relationships control you or get the best of you. Because sooner or later they do end, whether or not you get back together. It's up between you guys, but don't let it control your world and pretty much change you. Realize if you're getting into an unhealthy relationship. If you're like me, wait for that person to be out before start getting into a relationship, because if they're not out, it gets ugly. And if it gets ugly, and then it just gets uglier and uglier. And eventually, you're like me.